Hi, Flashpoint. Just going to do a walk through the property and show you all of except for one room and show you some of the things that still need to be done. So we're starting here in what will be the male house parent room. So in all of the rooms, the flooring needs to be finished, so it'll be either tiles or vinyl. And then up along the walls and the ceilings, can't see it so up here, but the seams have not all been closed, so we'll need to do some seam work. And then drywall finishing and painting. So most of this is going to be consistent across each of the rooms that we walk through, but just so you can see what we're looking at as far as size and everything. We'll do that walkthrough, but yeah, so flooring, drywall finishing, and painting are our goals for your time here. I'm not sure if this is going to be ready by then, but yeah. So yeah, this was the house parent room for the male house parent. And over here is the counseling room. And so this is more of the same. We're going to do some flooring. We're going to clean up the walls, get the drywall patched up, get the ceiling seams where they bond to the wall. You can see all the gaps they left open, and then painting. So I think that's it in here. We've got some. I don't know if the contractors will clean this stuff off the walls or not, but you know, that's minor, but pointing out. Hallway, more of the same. And I believe, so out here in the stairwell, we'll have to see about getting a ladder. The stairs aren't finished yet. They should be before you're here, so we can put a ladder on them. But there will be a light out there, but otherwise it's just more of the same. Cleaning up the walls and getting them painted. Putting the mesh along the ceiling joints and then getting that painted. You're gonna come back here. This is, we'll call it the clinic. This is where if one of the boys gets sick and needs to be in quarantine, tuberculosis or something, we had that a couple years ago where we had to isolate one of them. This will be a room for that. When nobody is sick, this room will be used. The bathroom will be accessible to anyone who needs it upstairs, and it can be used for guests. It can be used for small one-on-one meetings or something in the States. But again, the bathroom will be finished by the time you come here. It's supposed to be finished by then. So again, it'll just be cleaning up the walls, painting, and doing the floor. So that's all here. We'll walk through another hallway and we'll see the office space. More ceiling joints that need to be closed and more of the same. These will be taken out. I've been informed by the contractor these will be removed already. This will be the office for our staff. There's some rebar sticking up out of the floor that I believe is going to be removed by the time you get here. But it's, again, more of the same. I don't know if you can get the background noise while this is going. Yeah, more of the same. Just cleaning up the walls, painting, and doing the flooring. This room will be finished when you're here. I'm not sure where we stand with the contractor on finishing up this entry point, exactly what will be going on here. I believe the contractor's finishing that. I don't think that's something we're going to be asking of you. I wouldn't plan on it. I don't know exactly what their intentions are, but we'll get that verified. But I don't think this is something you need to worry about. I think it'll just be the flooring up to here. And we're going outside. So out here, I'm not sure if they're going to close this space. I hope so. We'll find that out. We do get rats and cats and bats here, so we don't really want any of them in in the ceiling space, but this can be painted. I believe that at least the house side on the exterior, I think we're hoping to get that painted. We'll see. That would be, certainly a lower priority than the inside of the house, especially this hallway space here. It's down the list of priorities. The ceiling would be nice to, beautify that a little bit, but otherwise, I don't believe we're putting any tiles or any flooring here. I think we're happy with the concrete as it is. So this particular floor outside here is fine. I don't think we're painting this wall. Again, if we are, that'll be pretty far down the priority list as well. That would be a nice shiny bonus, but not high on the list. Okay, so we'll do a walk around the front now. As far as exterior painting goes, this wall would be one that, if we paint the outside, that would be higher up. It'd be nice to close up some of these gaps here in the eaves. I don't think the contractor's planning to do that, so awesome. Closing that with the drywall mesh maybe. We'll have to see if we can secure a ladder, or maybe we can rent one from the contractor after they're done, or maybe they'll still have one on site. This power line, it is my understanding that this will be improved on, that it will not be like this anymore. This was supposed to be done about a year ago under a previous contractor. I think the current contractor is going to address that. That's not great. And then along with the front exterior painting, this side would be in the same hierarchy of priorities. Lower than the inside of the house, higher than the walls on that outside hallway. Yep. So we'll go into this front room now. This will be kind of like a living room, family room space, chill space. We hope to have like a reading nook. We hope to have maybe a TV or something down here just where they can kill some time and relax. But it is more of the same. This should be closed in. This is still waiting on various aspects of the electrical work. As you can see, that's not done. When it is, this will be closed. We're told this will be done before you come. So again, it would be the ceiling, it'll be the walls, it'll be the floors, and the steps will. This is just anti-rust, so we're hoping to get these painted as well. The metal framework, not the steps themselves, which will, I believe, also be installed by the time you're here. Okay. And I don't know. Yeah, I guess this floor is ready as well for the final flooring. Okay, we'll go around to the next room. I'd say lowest on the priority list, and I don't even know if this is a priority at all, is possibly painting the metal fence work in the front. That would be absolute bottom of the list, but possible, seeing how time and things go with that. All right, so this will be one day a guest room. So again, more the same, more flooring, more drywall finishing, and more painting. They are, I believe, preparing this room to have a split unit air conditioner put in. So I don't know if that's going to affect the time frame, but for this room, they told us everything should be ready for what you guys are lined up to do by the time you get here. So so far they've been ahead of schedule, so I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be the case. So this should be ready as well. Some of the tile works, whether it's like a little sink space like that in the bathroom, some of those are not grouted yet. The contractor's supposed to do that. Last time Flashpoint was here, they were doing quite a bit of the tiling work. They got that started in some of these bathrooms. They were just here for about a week though, so they couldn't finish it, but I think the contractor's going to finish the grouting. I mention it just in case. We'll get that verified to you before long, very quickly. Just in case that's something that's not finished yet, but I think it will be. I don't think that'll be a Flashpoint task. Yeah. Okay, we'll go next into that female house parent room. It's where the construction workers are staying. They're not there today, but yeah. So this room already has the tiles on the floor, so that's not an issue. But the walls will need to be painted. This room, this was the previous contractor, and they had been really pushed to finish a room. And so they more or less got this done. There's some, there's some imperfections on the wall, but I think we're okay living with that. So I think with this room, it's just going to come down to painting it. Yeah, again, there were some tiles were replaced. I think they will be grouted by the contractor yet, and the same thing here. Yeah, and that's it here. Maybe in the bathroom will need to be painted on and this is true for all of them along the top. They're going to fix where this is cracking and whatnot. This is one of the finished bathrooms, but so that'll need to be painted. And we can go back out the front. With the wooden doors, not all of them this is the case, but with the wooden doors, I'd love it if we could get them sanded and stained or sealed. They're supposed to be sealed already, but I'd like to be sure. And they could really use a sanding. They're pretty rough. The finish is really rough. So if that's something that we can squeeze in, that would be great. If it can't happen, I understand. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we only have 4 of these doors. There might be 5. So it's not a huge number, but and it's not so rough that the sanding's a huge task. I think just one fine run over it should do it. But anyway, yeah. And we'll go now to the back where the boys' room and the classroom is going to be. So we won't be doing anything in this room. This is occupied at the moment by our treasurer on the bottom. It will be one of the boys' rooms, and then the upstairs will be another boys' room. And that one is where we're going to look next, because there will be some work to do in there. More of the same. So this door is going to be torn out. You'll see it in just a moment. This will be torn out. We can't have the sliding door. That's considered a fire hazard, a fire risk. So we're going to remove this, fill this hole, and open a new swinging door here. I don't know yet if we're going to be able to reuse one of the old doors that we have, like this one, and just modify it, or if we'll have to get another one of the wooden type doors that I was just talking about below. If it's just this, then nothing to worry about. If it's one of the other ones, then again, if time allows and we can work it out, that it could be cleaned up and just water sealed, that would be great. This room, I don't know exactly where we stand with the contractor on this ceiling. I know they're replacing some and they're going to patch the roof. There's a bit of a leak on this side, which is why this is open. You can see the damage here. So I know some of this ceiling is being replaced. I think they're replacing it all. We'll get that confirmed. So there's a chance that this room would also need the work on the ceiling, the seams, the walls don't need to be painted. The floor will stay. We're not tearing up this floor, so there's nothing to do with the floor in here. And that is about it. We may, depending on what our timeline is with the contractor, we may try to replace the cabinet doors. So again, that's a variable about whether or not that we need any touching up or not, or whether it even happens. So a lot of it comes down to time at this point. So we'll go now to the classroom, learning center space. Watch your head coming up. Okay, so one of our former contractors was an artist, which is why we've got that on the wall. But this will be really just more of the same. The tiles are staying. We're not going to tear them up. We'll clean that up. The walls all need to be cleaned up. They need to be painted. Close the seams, and then painting, and that'll be it. Just so you can see the rest of what we're looking at here. This wall, they patched in the pipes and the lighting wires and things. So that'll need to be painted, and that's it. I don't think we're planning on painting any of the outside here. Maybe just around the doorway, but that would be it at most. So, welcome to the new Nehemiah House. I hope that was informative. I hope that was what you're looking for. If you have any questions, absolutely reach out to us and we'll do what we can to get those answered. Thank you so much for your willingness to help. We really, really appreciate it. It's such a blessing.